Welcome to Spy Family. To put it simple, this show's great, but I have lots to say about the show's plot, characters, and even the fanbase.
Hey yo!
So sit back, relax, and this is a reminder. Sim for Bond, okay? Look at him. Who's a good boy? Let's go over the plot very quickly, shall we? Twilight was tasked to spy on Donovan Desmond, and the best way to get close to him is through a private school, Eden Academy, where his son attends. So Twilight, now under the alias Lloyd Forger, has no other option but to have a child to enroll in that school. And since that school is so prestigious, Lloyd as a single father wouldn't cut it, so he had to find a wife just for good measure. Yeah, finding a wife. More like Mission Impossible. Long story short, he marries an assassin, and his daughter can read minds. No big deal, right? Anya is just fully aware of a mission in which failure can lead to an all-out war. She's a child also, but you know, minor details. Now let's go to the actual meat of the video. First, there's something I need to get off my chest. There's too many people simping for Yor. Like, it's actually getting out of hand. For example, if we go on YouTube right now... Okay, I was caught. I'm also in love with Yor, but I'm different, okay? Smarter. I'm better.
I am better!
I'm more down bad. Here's my love song.
Marry me, marry me, For real, you're fine as hell, baby. Let me be yours. Hey yo, put those knives down, come and do my chores. Not because I'm sexist, but because I'm pretty lazy. Come into my room, let's do something crazy. Cause you're already 27 and I wanna give you babies.
Why are you not real? Wait, I'm recording? All I need to say about Lloyd is... Daddy? And you'll be satisfied, but I actually have something to talk about regarding this character. Twilight gets some hate by the fanbase because he is, and I quote, a bad main character. Unless your brain is a little rock, you can come to the conclusion pretty quickly, this is just false. Sure, Twilight isn't a flashy protagonist, but that's kind of his thing. He's a spy. Not meant to stand out? Okay, let's say you understand what I just said, and that's why you dislike him as a character. Something you need to realize is that if Twilight acted like a true protagonist, then forget how much you like the other characters because you probably wouldn't like him as much. Both the anime and the manga are designed in a way where every character gets his moment, episode, whatever you want to call it. One episode is about Twilight's mission. Then the next is about Anya at school. Then we see Yor trying to be wifey material by learning how to cook.
What the hell?
With Twilight stepping down from that main character focus from time to time, you appreciate the other characters a lot more, because you've been given the chance to see their stories and adventures in greater detail. And this keeps the anime fresh. Let's talk about our favorite duo, Anya and Bond. I would even argue that this is the best anime duo. And what would you do about it? What about Ash and Pikachu, Luffy and Zoro? I don't care. You have to say Anya and Bond, because if you don't, she's gonna cry. And you don't want that to happen, right? If you think about Anya and the word trouble doesn't go into your mind, then I don't know what show you're watching. Because of her powers, she always manages to get herself in the middle of trouble. Yes, Anya is looking at a bomb. See what I mean? Still, being able to read minds and knowing everyone's secrets is what glued his family together. She helped Lloyd marry Yor, lucky bastard, and because she knows about Operation Strix, she's aware she actually needs to try to excel at school and to get close to Damien. Speaking of Damien, the guy actually grew on me. He's not just a rich kid with a bad attitude, he just wants his father's attention. Now let's talk about family. Lloyd has already done this speech like 3 or 4 times where he says that this family is only part of the mission and once it's over he will leave them. But the tone of his voice doesn't describe happiness or even the seriousness of his character. It almost seems remorseful. His feelings are even getting the best of him. The man was so worried about his wife and daughter screwing up his mission But he was the one that almost fumbled the bag hard by punching that jerk at the academy. Anya has been abandoned in the past. That's why she doesn't tell him she can read minds. She's afraid of being abandoned again. Yours parents died at an early age, and Lloyd is a war orphan. This is the closest thing to a family they have. And that's kinda what I like the most about this situation. They are slowly becoming attached to each other. This family is a total fabrication, no doubt about that. But the feelings are pure. I don't know, that's the best way I can describe it. I don't want to sound too deep. It's just nice to see them slowly becoming more and more attached to each other, okay? Yor and Lloyd getting more romantic is also being teased every now and then. You lucky bastard. And Anya will eventually surpass her fear of abandonment and reveal her powers. I didn't talk about Mommy Number 2 or about Yor's delusional brother that likes his sister a little too much. That's because we're running out of time for today. I'll cover more of Spy Family in the near future and throw a couple jokes around. But for now, all I feel like saying is Bond!